Tonight, guys, we are going on the ultimate food tour here this evening. We're with our local guide, Samantha.
Hi, guys.
So, Samantha, what can we expect from this evening?
For this evening, we will actually try a lot of local Shanghai, like very authentic Shanghai cuisine, such as like noodles and dumplings. So I hope you guys are hungry and like we will eat a lot of food tonight.
Good job. That was really good.
Okay.
Awesome. Let's go, guys. Let's go eat. So we've just been served these beautiful looking dumplings that I'm assuming are very fresh.
Yes.
What exactly are these dumplings?
They are soup dumplings, so we call them xiaolongbao in Shanghainese. And
Xiaolongbao.
yes. Xiaolongbao, yes.
I love the name.
Xiao means small, like in Chinese.
So that's why they're little kind of small, tiny dumplings.
Yes, as like you may find the bigger ones in Beijing, those ones are smaller and they have a thinner skin as well. And you can tell they have a lot of fleas on the top, which means like they are actually really good because of they put a lot of work to making the cheese.
So all these like lines on them, that kind of shows that they put a lot of work into it.
Yeah, because it's very hard to fold them up by
Oh yeah, it used to be really difficult.
And also those are soup dumplings, so you could find soup inside after you bite it up open, you will have soup in your mouth.
The soup inside of these dumplings?
Yes.
Okay, so how exactly do we eat this?
Yes, let's hold up one spoon.
Okay,
in
spoon,
your
left hand.
Yes, and you do like chopsticks on your right hand.
Okay.
And you hold it up one dumpling into.
Am I doing good?
I
This is
love
good?
this tutorial.
Yeah,
Yep.
you are doing great.
Oh.
And let's take a small bite on the top.
Yeah.
To drink the soup first.
Yes. And you will drink out all the soup.
Oh my god, that's amazing. Oh my god, that is so delicious. That soup had so much flavour in there. Wow. So we basically sucked out all the soup now,
Yeah.
and then
After you get all the soup, you could dip it into the dipping sauce here.
What is this sauce here?
Yeah, it's a vinegar.
It's a vinegar, okay. Is it like a soy sauce vinegar or is it just vinegar?
It's vinegar.
Vinegar, okay. And then you just eat?
Yeah. You can eat in whatever way you want. You can also add some chili oil if you want.
And what's inside? It's pork, right?
Yeah, this is pork one, and we also do shrimp ones and crab ones, but those ones are more like elite and more expensive.
Ooh.
Wow. It is so flavorful. If that burst of flavor when the soup comes into your mouth.
Yeah.
And what I really like is that the food doesn't stop there. As soon as you've had your soup, you get a really nice kind of portion of pork that's really tasty. So I have a question for you, Samantha.
Yeah.
What is the kind of chopstick etiquette for when you're like wanting to take a break? Do you have to put it in a certain way?
Yes, so basically, I think if you put it on the very side, that means like you are done with the dish.
You're finished?
Yes,
Okay.
and if you put it like this way, and which means you are still about to eat.
Oh, okay, so
Yeah.
you can just leave it in there if you're still eating. Is
Yeah.
it not like rude to have it like this at all?
It's not rude, but
Okay.
if you have a bowl of rice and you put it straight inside, it's very rude.
Oh, and why is
in
that?
rice.
Because when we worship ancestor, we have a bowl of rice and we put those kind of scents or
Oh, like incense.
incense inside like this.
Like
so
that.
If you do that in in a like non-worshipping ancestor like scenario, people will think like you are just like I would say you are just humanism because you are worshiping the dead.
So you're being a bit like rude.
Yeah, it's very rude to do that.
So don't put your chopsticks inside of
Yes.
the rice bowl.
Yes. Also noodle and
noodles as well?
Nothing.
Nothing
No-
like this, okay.
Yeah, no dishes as well.
Alright,
if
so
you
just
have
like
like
that.
a bowl of something, don't put it.
How can you say it was really, really tasty?
好吃，
好吃。
非常好吃。You add very much，非常。
Fei Chong?
非常 it means very much.
Okay,
Like,
Fei Chong Hao Che.
Yes, very much.
Fei Chong Hao Che.
It means very delicious.
Okay.
Yeah, it was.
Bye.
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 So we're walking along these streets and we can see all these trees lining the streets. Is there a reason for that, Samantha?
Yes, because this is where actually the most planted trees in the former French concession area. And you could see here, like those trees, we call it 法国梧桐, or we call it French phoenix or French plane tree. The French people who used to live here, they actually planted all around this part of the town. So whenever you see those trees, you can see like you are seeing that.
You know you're in like the former French
And
concession.
actually, I recognize them from like Paris, like France in general. It's amazing.
It's called pan-fried dumplings, so we
Pan-fried dumplings.
Yeah, we call it 生煎包.
Xinjian
Yeah.
Bao. Xinjian
Yeah.
Bao. Alright guys, dig in.
Yes, here we go.
These are piping hot, so these are really fresh. They were making downstairs. All right, I'm gonna grab one as well. And do we dip it into this kind of sauce just
Yes.
over here? All right. There we go. I'll give you the sauce there.
More food is coming.
Yeah,
All
more
right.
food is
You want to
coming.
dip it into the sauce?
1.5个油粉丝汤，没有。
We have got so much food here, guys. All right, let's give this a go.
What else?
Oh, that's really hot.
Yeah.
Wow. That is so delicious.
I love the inside because the meat is so fresh, and actually on the outside it's so crispy.
That's so good. That's like heaven in your mouth. It's crispy. On the bottom side, it's really crispy.
Yeah.
And then, oh, we can put this one down, don't worry about it. Okay, guys, so it is fluffy on the outside, and then on the underside, it is crispy. So you have this kind of texture where you bite into it and it's soft,
Yeah.
meaty, and then you have that crunch at the end.
And I also really love the sesame seeds on top because actually it adds another layer of like flavor, right?
Yeah, my guests love this because they think it tastes like a bread because the outside is fermented. Mm-hmm. Yes,
Does it taste like bread?
yeah,
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a bit fermented.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fermented.
It's
Fermented?
Yeah, because
Really?
we put yeast inside. Yeah.
Yeast,
The dough-
yeah,
the
so
dough is made
okay.
of-
That's
yeah.
why it's a bit sweet.
Yeah.
Because it's a yeast dough.
Yeah, this is a yeast dough. It's not like a dead dough. They put like it's fermented, so it tastes like a bread.
Guys, look at all of this food. So while we're eating the pan-fried dumplings, this got all served to us. So we're wondering, Samantha, what exactly have we got here?
Yes. Here we got like a shrimp wonton, so we call it 小馄饨, which means small wonton. So those are smaller than the wonton you can get from other restaurants.
These are scallion noodles.
Yeah, those are scallion noodles.
You mix everything up.
Yeah. This is like what we had for lunch, like every day if we go to work. So that's what my colleague had, like this, like
Every day?
Yeah. this is
Wow.
like her lunch.
And this one looks so interesting. Is
Yeah.
it tofu?
We call it a tofu chicken. So basically, this is more like a slice of tofu, and it's thick. And because it looks like a slice of chicken breast, so we call it like a tofu chicken. So you
I
can
love
tell
the name.
here, yeah, this is more like a slice of tofu in soy sauce.
And then the final dish
Yeah.
is, it looks like some kind of soupy noodle. Oh, it's got noodles in there.
This is a noodle soup. It's called like a curry noodle soup, and with beef and glassy noodle in it. So you could tell they have a little bit beef inside. They have thin slice of beef.
Yeah.
And those are curry, so this soup is a little bit spicy. And those are very like delicious food combos. The soup with the pan fried dumplings. So
nice.
these two usually go together.
These two go together.
Yeah, they are like a luxury breakfast for us.
So Samantha's gone to get us some other chopsticks
Yes.
because what's interesting is in Europe, in
Yeah.
the UK where I'm from, if we're having Chinese,
Yeah.
people would get their chopsticks and
You
they
would
would
just help yourself.
they'd help
Yeah.
themselves. But you need chopsticks that haven't been like kind of contaminated, so it's
Yes.
clean. Should we
Yeah.
go for the scallion noodles to start?
Yes.
Not
Oh
these
no,
ones.
there's not public chopsticks.
That's for one problem.
Wow, they're so like thick.
Yes, they are thick noodles, so it takes a little bit effort to put them.
This is a really
Perfect.
popular dish here in
Yes,
Shanghai.
it is.
Can you like hold the bowl like this and eat like this, or is it more polite to have it on the table?
It doesn't matter. It's more like if you're in a rush, you can.
Go like this.
Okay.
But like if you are slow, like if you eat like in like usual normal occasions, you would just do this.
I know why Chinese people like it. It's a bit sweet. It's very
a bit
satisfying.
sweet, yeah. I think these are like very addictive noodles. You can keep eating it and not feel like
Yeah.
you're full.
Yeah.
And there's a little bit of the shrimpy flavor which is coming through. Like it.
Like a umami flavor. Very nice noodles.
So I actually really like the texture of these
Yeah.
noodles.
Those are glassy noodles.
Okay, so this one was called.
we call it a beef like glassy noodle soup with
There's some
curry.
beef.
Ah, you can see some nice pieces of beef in there.
Yeah, so you can see here, this one is a curry-based soup, so it's a little bit spicy. And the noodles that you see inside, we call it glassy noodles, or 粉丝 in Chinese, and it's made of beans.
So this is well paired with the pan-fried dumplings.
Yes, we actually have those two like a luxurious breakfast for the morning.
So it's a luxury breakfast. So how often would people be having this? Like, would it be like once a week or once a month?
It's more like a personal preference because like if it's more like usually we spend around the 5 RMB for per breakfast. If you order those two, it will be around 20. So people
It's a bit more
usually-
expensive.
Yes.
Oh wow!
Then I will have the glassy noodles into my mouth because this is more like a staple.
The beef is really tender.
And the curry flavor comes in like straight away. So this is very Shanghainese.
Yeah, this is very Shanghainese. I haven't seen anything like this except in Hong Kong, like before.
The noodles are really soft, very light, and they kind of soak up all of that kind of. It's like a curry kind of flavor.
Yeah, it's actually they soak up the curry soup, so that they make it the glassy noodles very tasty.
Yeah, they're very yellowy.
So this really, for me, is interesting. I've never seen anything like this before. This was like chicken tofu, you said?
Yeah, we say
Chicken-
it's a tofu chicken.
Tofu
Tofu
chicken. Tofu chicken.
Suji. So
Alright.
people either like it or they hate it. It's more like a 50%.
Oh really?
Okay.
Okay.
I'm
I have
curious
people who
now.
really love it and people who don't like it a lot. So it's because of texture. Like the
Oh.
first you had it, it was pretty amazing.
I like it. It's
I love it.
wow.
It's kind of like
It's
a
cold.
bit.
Yeah, it's very good like tofu, and they actually soak up into soy sauce. So that makes it
Guys,
very
you need
good
to see
texture.
it. Like the inside, it's so soft and it's kind of fluffy, and the outside, it's kind of like, I don't know.
It's
I love.
brownish.
Yeah.
it's literally soaked in that soy sauce, so it
Yes.
kind of just it's really soft to eat.
I love it.
This is more like the where the Buddhists eat because they can't eat like meat by like the Buddhist law here. Like it's only China's like Buddhism is like this, and they will have this as a replacement of chicken. So that's why we call it tofu chicken.
Oh.
Because that they are missing chicken.
There's no
like-
chicken in that.
Yeah.
It's just tofu.
It's only tofu.
Oh.
It's
I thought it was. I thought it was like tofu
No.
mixed in with
No,
chicken.
no.
That's a good sign.
It's purely vegetarian. This dish.
Yeah.
Okay, it does have a bit of a bite to it.
It's 100% soy based, yes. Because they miss chicken, but they can't have it, so that we invent this dish to make them so,
So good.
happy.
Make them feel like they're eating
Yes,
chicken.
Yes, because the texture is a little bit similar, and also it's thick.
Samantha's getting us some goodies.
Yes, let's take this beer.
Oh, so we got some beer here. So Tsingtao.
Yeah,
Tsingtao.
Qingdao is like a place in Shandong, and they are very good at making good beers. They have been making beers for the last 120 years. Yes. This is actually like a German brand, but after the German people leave this like China, they actually gave this beer brand to us. and-
They gave you back.
I can
Yeah.
see that it's lager beer, and actually it's very typical for
Yeah,
Germany. And the reason why I know it is because I'm half German as well. So I'm half Polish, half German.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I'm Polish and half German.
But you were born in Poland, so she's
Yeah.
definitely the first Polish person
Yeah,
you've
yeah.
ever met.
More Polish.
All right, guys. So we are going to try for the first time Tsingtao.
Yeah.
Is it okay to drink on the streets here in China?
Yeah, definitely. Like not many people regulate that.
Oh, okay. So how do I?
I think you need to
This
do
Oh,
is
you have to pull it.
Oh, yeah, this is the old Sayabolo. Yeah.
Ah.
Good job.
So back where we come from, you can't drink on the
Yeah.
streets because people would drink probably too much and get a little bit crazy and
Yeah.
cause
In
problems.
Poland the same.
All right.
Like here, like people usually don't pay attention unless you fight with other people. But otherwise, it will be totally fine.
Smells like a normal beer to me.
Tastes actually pretty good. That is actually quite nice. I'm not really a big beer drinker, but this actually tastes. It doesn't taste super bitter.
Yes, it is kind of like a sweetish.
Yeah.
It's more sweet.
Exactly,
Yeah. It actually is really. I'm actually surprised. Like it's actually quite tasty.
Yeah, it is actually one of the best brand actually I think for beer here.
So this is our third food
stop.
spot.
Yeah, this is the third style.
Ni hao.
Yeah.
We've got the TV on and we've got a big table.
We're trying pork belly and edamame with watercress.
I absolutely love pork belly.
Pork belly.
And so
Actually came inside and there's
Yeah.
some tea set already on the table. Like,
Yes.
what is this?
This is a bag of napkin.
oh, it's napkins. It looks so
Okay.
beautiful.
It has like a 2 RMB per box.
Okay.
And you will open it up and you can see a napkin
Oh my god,
inside.
I would never say it's a napkin.
But it's because it looks so beautiful on the outside. I thought it was like some kind of snack.
Yeah, it's more like a black tea.
We
And
can't eat
it's
them.
Yes.
But there's also some
And there's
tea.
some tea. So this is like traditional to have the tea for dinner time.
Yes, it's more like a black tea, and we usually will have tea for more like a family gathering like occasion. And for this tea, this is a black tea with 决明子. It's like a herb in Chinese, which is good for your eye. So it makes the tea not so bitter, but more like a sweet one. And lots of my guests love it.
Sure, sure. Ooh, all right. Do you say cheers? How do you
Yeah,
say this
cheers.
in Chinese?
We say ganbei.
Ganbei, ganbei.
Ganbei.
Oh, it's not super strong. It's
Yeah.
very weak.
Yeah, it's actually a very weak tea, and it's also sweet. So I love this tea. This is the like special recipe for tea. I would say.
It's good for your eyes, you said. So, if you're having eye problems, then have this tea right here. My mouth is watering right now because I am seeing what I think is the beautiful pork belly.
Yeah, we call it a red braised pork belly, so 红烧肉 in Shanghainese or Chinese. Because we actually put a lot of soy sauce and sugar with the pork belly, and it's very well cooked with quail eggs on the side.
Quail eggs?
Yeah, the yellow small eggs of the eggs of the birds, the quail birds, and they are like chicken eggs but smaller.
And the pork belly, you were saying it's like kind of, is it like caramelized with like sugar? Is that why it's so glazed on top?
Yeah, I feel like they have a lot of like caramelized sugar in it because we put a lot of sugar in Shanghai cuisine, and we put lots of oil on it as well.
Oh, so Shanghai
looks
cuisine is quite
delicious.
sweet.
Yes, it is actually very sweet.
And
this dish?
over here we have some vegetables, it looks like.
Yeah, this one is more like an edamame with special kind of water chestnut. So edamame it's like a soybean but a younger version, and the water chestnut tastes like chestnut, but it doesn't taste anything. But it actually has the texture of a chestnut, and it's like a Shanghai specialty. You won't be able to find a lot outside Shanghai.
This
Yeah,
is particular to the region.
Yes, this is very particular to the region.
And the pork belly is particular to this region as well?
It's national wise, but how sweet they cook is actually only to here.
In Shanghai.
Like the versions you will have otherwise will be salty or spicy, but not this sweet.
Not sweet.
Yeah.
I like my sweet food, so I'm
that's
loving my
spicy.
time here in Shanghai. Oh, wow.
Yeah, do you want me to put one in your bowl?
Oh yeah, please. That would be very helpful, and then I can grab it and show you guys. Wow.
Jay is shaking.
Yeah, I'm
That's
shaking.
how
I'm shaking in excitement. Look,
Excited you
that's the fat side of it. Look how beautiful that is. And
So
do you eat
lazy.
it like all in one go?
Yes, if you want to try that, like take your time.
Would, would local people eat it all in one go?
Yeah, it's more like this is the traditional way of eating it.
Okay,
Oh my God.
let's do it, guys.
Yes, that's
I
right.
think you will be chewing it for quite a long time, or
Yeah, the
Probably
texture
it
is a little
melts.
bit soft because of the fat.
so it might be
Oh,
actually
yeah.
melting in your mouth.
It's literally melting in my mouth. As soon as I put it in, all the fat just kind of melts away. It releases that kind of really tasty, fatty meat. Oh my god,
Yeah,
that's so.
take your time. Good job doing that. Like,
That
it
was
takes lots of courage to do that. Like a lot of my guys only have the same part.
no. I love my pork belly, so if I had the chance to put all that in my mouth, it was gonna happen. And so that basically the fat melts away, and then you have that really sweet flavor from the sauce coming through.
Yeah.
It really complements the kind of soft melting fat that kind of just oozes into your mouth. And there's a quail egg here. So shall I use the public
Yes.
chopsticks?
Public
Try-
chopstick, I love it.
There's a,
So cute.
Yeah, this is a cute quail egg.
we've got a quail egg just. Oh,
Now we will be watching your chopsticks.
oh
here.
Yeah,
I've got
amazing.
great chopstick skills, guys. No one else is gonna say. Oh, no!
I knew it's gonna happen.
Yeah, you could use those.
I was getting too confident. No, I got it.
Okay,
There we go.
1, 2, 3.
There we go.
You can do it. Yes, good.
Delicious.
This is one of my favorite eggs, and you can find it in hot pots as well. This is like
A small, tiny quail egg.
yeah, you can put it in hot pots. Very good.
So Carolina wants to get into the action with the vegetables. She's more into her vegetables than she is into pork belly.
Let's try these out. So actually, these ones are water chestnuts.
Yes.
Oh, they're so like
Actually,
glazy.
it could be a little bit hot.
I would say the consistency is like garlic, but for me the taste is like a bit like potato.
Yeah. It's very
it's-
high in starch.
It's high in starch, and actually it's quite salty because of this transparent sauce. I don't know what is it, but you said that it's pan-fried, so probably that's why, but it's very delicious.
Yeah.
So it's like a separate vegetarian dish in
Yes.
this restaurant.
So Samantha, why are you holding a mango right now?
Yeah, because like this is the major ingredient we use for the dessert. It is called sweet mango and pomelo like smoothie. So basically, the major ingredients will be slice of mango and pomelo and some cream, and we will have sagos at the bottom as well. So in Chinese, we call this dessert Yang Zhigan. So it is the holy water that the Buddhism of mercy. So he spreads the holy water next to the follower next to him, and the holy water he spreads is the name of dessert. So this dessert is supposed to give you good blessing and also like good luck as well. And texture-wise, it's very sweet, and also like they have a lot of fresh fruit in it. So that's why it makes me one of my favorite like spots along the way. And this is the mango they use. They are really high ingredient mango.
Alright guys, so we're gonna dive into this mango pudding.
And I love mango and pomelo, so I'm very curious how it's going to taste like.
Ooh, that mango is
It's so,
so
refreshing.
sweet.
Yeah. And this is more like a smoothie.
Yes.
What exactly is this, sorry, this on the bottom?
Yeah, it's sago. So sago is a kind of crystal ball made out of the juice of a tropical tree.
Oh, that's so
and they
good.
actually made the juice into a powder, and they roll it up into the small balls.
Oh my god, this is so good.
Oh, there is little bowl, like kind of balls here you can see.
Yes, they make
Sago.
we call it sago. Ximi.
Sago.
Yes.
And what I really like about the sago is that it's really cooling.
Yeah.
And because right now, it's, what time is it? It's like
I think it's like 9
It's
o'clock.
9:30ish.
9:30.
Half 9.
And it is still so hot in Shanghai, but this is
Yeah.
like, it's really good for like cooling you down.
I love this dessert. Like honestly, it's one of my favorite ones I've ever tried. I
Yeah.
think.
It is really delicious.
So
yeah.
good.
I love this dessert as well. And also this place is still really good dessert at a decent price. It's very good.
So Samantha's ordering for us. She has been amazing on this tour looking after us. You can see why it's called Tap That, because they've got all these taps serving beer on the back there. And then we have a nice little balcony here.
So this is actually like a beer street. Like we passed by so many clubs.
Drinks in hand. I've gone for the chocolate and vanilla stout. You've gone for, Samantha, the like a Bundaberg soft drink,
Yes.
right? And Carolina?
I went for like some sort of like a Belgian beer.
It's like a Belgian wit beer.
Yes.
Anyways, is it? Well, how do you say it again in Chinese? You say cheers is
Cheers, ganbei.
gangbei, gangbei,
Ganbei.
gangbei, guys, gangbei, gangbei.
Cheers, guys.
Oh, that is chocolatey.
Oh, that is.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it's actually really delicious. It's like tasting a dessert.
Wow, mine is a bit citrusy. I like it.
Oh, it is. Okay.
It's literally like having a chocolate dessert, but like it tastes alcoholic.
Okay.
How about yours?
I love this. This is my first time trying the soft drink, but they actually have really good sparkling like bubbles.
Bundaberg.
Yeah, it's called Bundaberg. Okay. It has good sparkling like bubbles in it, and also it's not very sweet, so I love it.
Bundaberg is from Australia.
Yes.
Guys, we had the most incredible time with Samantha. We want to say a big thank you for
Yeah.
showing us Shanghai
You're
and
more
the
than
local
welcome.
foods. Guys, if you're coming to China and you're wanting to come on a Lost Plate food tour, Lost Plates have multiple tours around China. You can use our code JCarolina and you'll get $5 off your order. Thank you so much again, Samantha, and we'll see you guys in the
Next video!
see you later, guys. Bye.
Yeah. Bye bye.